Hey folks, I'm Aspen Arrow. Welcome back to the desert where the elephants continue to assault our walls, or at least hang out by them. So we start the episode with the lovely battle music. Seems like a good time for a party. So let's have a jubilee. Work on trying to get a few more ideology points, and we will get some goodwill from a nearby faction base. Could be more important as we get closer to the end to have a few allies to call upon. We are 4 points away from a reform. So let's see what happens. Listen to the soothing sounds of elephants. It's fun. So we go up to 9 points and 77 with our neighbors, I believe, making us allied, or at least refreshing our allied points. And Randy in a fun mood today as the elephants continue to rage outside. We get raided. A 3-prong raid from the Itakeen. And they have weapons that outrange or equal ours. Never the greatest thing to be seeing. Hopefully the elephants will take care of a few of them. You can see some of the elephants have already gone to sleep, so they'll likely just try and path off the map if they're not bothered. And those Itakeen sure do have some good gear. They also tend to come with a fair amount of armor and are, I believe, robust. So they also just take extra damage. You can see that we are still trying to convert 4 Eyes. We have not been successful in that yet. She has been quite difficult to get converted. And, well, elephants took down 1 Itakeen. See, we've also got some EMPs and a minigun coming from the other side. So I suppose it's time to accept that the elephants aren't going to do much, and the Itakeen is going to take them out fairly quickly. Not sure Hawaii has is moving quite so slowly. He does have that scar on his leg, but it's still at 94%, and he has speed to begin with, but you can see just not moving very quickly. Need to work on getting those bionic legs onto everybody. But he arrives to the party. Looks like the Itakeen are going to work on this lost elephant. And we are going to try and sneak around behind. See, this one down here is sporting, I believe, some marine armor. Pops out right as we do. Unfortunately, his friend has a chain shotgun. Definitely took one in the foot there. But we've got more to go, so everybody gets to go protect the base. We'll hold a door open here for quick escape since we don't have auto doors. You can see that armor doing work. And second group down. Now onto the third. Someone has done their go juice today. moving much quicker than his friend. I wish Skip's shield let you shoot out of it, but it unfortunately does not, making it an interesting sidecast to try to use. Sort of put it in the way of things or use it as a oh shit to get away. Of course, we get one shot in the head. Poor Mila. Should have gone and looked at the shooting of that gentleman. See, that minigun almost goes off. We're able to get around the ruins here just fast enough. Unfortunately, not fast enough that time, as they managed to get an angle on us from behind our door. But elephants come around, so a little beat up, but we are still surviving. And it is going to continue to be an action-packed episode. Randy was feeling like he just didn't want us to go yet, or he wants us dead, I guess. So stick around, there's more to come. Like this very large psychic droner with 36 Melitors that drops just after we've managed to get everybody healed up and back in mostly good shape. Mila's still resting after the headshot. We still are trying to build a massive construction during all of this too, and produce the resources to get it done in time to fix our dear dog Fantasia. So as we contemplate how to deal with this, desert looking like it needs some rain again. What a mess. So, whole team on this one. That's a lot of Militors. Gonna grab Forath and Kuz. Turn off fire at will so they don't start shooting. Hope the mechs don't randomly wake up. That seems to have been happening on the off maps though. And this is many versions ago. As we know, this is 1.4 still. This was recorded some time ago. So who knows what's going on with Anomaly and all the patches. So we are gonna send Kuz over here with Berserk Pulse. She is right on the edge of skip range. Decided go ahead and wake them up. Not really sure why, but let's take a shot here. Wakes up. Kuz can shoot off a Berserk Pulse. Unfortunately takes an immediate headshot. But that's what we have Skip for. The Militors can fight each other. Thank goodness we got flak helmets on. See, taking it in the eye. And the little bots just whack each other, which is pretty funny. And a few are picked off, but not much really happens, and they don't pull. I do think it's so funny that they sat there and Send Rove out to berserk a few more. Trying to get them to come into the doorway here. Of course, Max being challenging and rubber banding right back. So I guess it's just go shoot them with assault rifles time. And for some reason, even though we're shooting them, they're not aggroing. So we'll take advantage of this and just keep picking them off. They don't take much to knock out, and we're reasonably good shots with pretty good weapons at this point. I'm not sure why they aren't aggroing. We saw they did aggro on Rove, but she was, I guess, a bit closer to shoot off that berserk. So I suppose everything's going to be okay as we just continue to pick them off. It's pretty strange behavior, but I'll take the win. Go ahead and move a little closer. And now they do, in fact, aggro. Unfortunately, a bit of a waste of a berserk there. But Militor's down. We can go take out the ship. Make sure we don't hold those doors open. Ship down. And I guess a whole bunch of steel and a bit of components for us, in addition to all the other cleanup we need to do. And so as we try to get some meditation done during the eclipse, it turns out Randy's not done yet and all the dryads are mad again. So off we go, away from the dryads. Convenient timing there as we all stand to meditate. Gabriel over there does have a sword, so he can hang out. He's got a shield belt. These shouldn't be too tough. Try and get out of the way of our own fire. It's sad to have to do that, but is what it is, and we are not linked to the trees, so. And since we let someone look at the flame bow, relic of our people, we get a flat screen TV. So hey, I guess we have more recreation now, which is good. Horath was being kind of bitchy about it. Next up, we have accepted a quest for 17 honor for Danny. We are to fight some waster pirates. They did provide us troops. So we'll take a minute here and get them all off the things that I don't want them on, have them help clean up. And in the evening, it is time for a siege with snipers and assault rifles. So we are getting raids that unfortunately do equal or outrange us. Also don't have mortars, which I believe I said a few episodes ago I might come to regret. I guess it's time to find out how much I regret that. We do have 2 guests visiting with assault rifles, so we're going to send them over to hopefully get the siege to break up and start banging on the walls so we can split them up. Unfortunately, with them having snipers, we don't have a real great way to do this. Fortunately, and look, a headshot again. Unfortunately, these guys seem to be terrible aim, so that also doesn't help anything. So while we are able to manage to get a few pot shots in, it is not enough. You can hear those sniper rifles just going off. And unfortunately, they do kill one of the guests. Fortunately for us, that is exactly what they're for. You can see a 16 shooting with a sniper rifle, 13 shooting with a sniper rifle, 16 shooting with a sniper rifle. So not only did we not roll tribals with short bows who will somehow one-shot us, we rolled pretty good shooters with sniper rifles. So I suppose it's time to make a sacrifice. And that sacrifice will not be ours. So these sacrificial troops come around using the cover of this little ruin. There is a bit of cover from the stone chunks. And that does get them to stop the mortar, although they did manage to shoot one off. It also means that our folks here are going to absorb all of that toxic gas. Poor guy gets up only to get knocked back down. They sent a lot of young bodied. I think there's a 13 and 18. These were not the best troops, but they're making their stand. Having done pretty good damage all in all. I think that toxic gas, unfortunately, just, you see it's still going. But it should be enough for us to go clean up the rest. And they decide to kidnap some of the Imperials, which, quite frankly, is ultimately fine. I just wanted the honor. But we will go save who we can. Biz here getting a corner on us. So 3 kidnapped and the rest, well, dying. So we'll try to save who we can. Also do get 2 mortars out of it. So yay us. Now we have mortars. So we will send Mila and Borath to go take care of everybody. So we will patch everybody up. Danny gets a Countess ceremony quest. I believe that being our last royal rank. So all that remains is to prepare and finish up the monument. Thank you so much for joining me today in RimWorld. I hope you're enjoying the series. As always, have a pleasant day, and I'll see you next time.